summer before, not the summer before that, but the summer before that. We're coming out of Sundre, Alberta on a hot July morning. We'd stayed in a really, really bad motel the night before. In Sundre, Alberta. Coming out of Sundre, Alberta. On a hot July, I'll repeat it for you, ma'am, several times, okay? We stayed in a really bad motel the night. A really, really bad motel. Of course, I didn't go in because I slept in the bus because I had the old guy hunch. You know the old guy hunch? It's the hunch you wish you had when you were 24 or you'd be here with your first wife tonight. We're going up this great big hill and all of a sudden there's no forward gears. The transmission's gone on the old white bus. We pull it over to the side. We take all the gear out and we load it in the other bus. And we put the band in the other bus and we send them up to the Pembina River Nights Festival, which we're due to play the next night. And me and my friend Mike Zinger, we get that bus over to the side of the road. With the shovels out, we dig a little trench under it. We get the coveralls on. And we get the tools out. We start pulling that transmission. Pulled it all through the morning. Into the afternoon, into the evening, around 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, we get on the computers, we get on the phones, we get on the Craigslist. We find a transmission 4 hours north of us in a field that looks a lot like our transmission. And Mike drives through the night and buys it and brings it back to the bus by the morning time. And we get under that bus and we pull that transmission through the morning again into the afternoon. Around 3 o'clock, we get in his van and we drive 4 hours north to the Pembina River Nights Festival. Got there at 7 o'clock and the band is waiting for us. And we played it in the rain. We played it in the rain. Then we drove back through the night, got back to that bus just after midnight. Went to sleep and got up early in the morning, started pulling that transmission. By 10 o'clock, we had it on the ground. And we took that field transmission, we shoved it up inside that bus, we hooked up the lines, and we hooked up the linkage, and we bolted it in. Filled it full of fluid and started it up, and it moved a little forward, and there was a transmission god working for us that day. And now we're 4 hours out of Wetaskiwin, Alberta, and we're due to play there in 4 hours. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to be there at 8 o'clock, and we put that old white bus in drive, and we put it to the floor, and that field transmission takes us right up into Wetaskiwin, Alberta, where the band again is waiting on stage, and it's 5 after 8, and I open the curtains, and I walk out and say, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen." That's called rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. That's called rock and roll.